Hey everyone, this is Shannon from Grow Roots. Welcome. Today I am back at HEB in technically Frisco, Texas, but it's off Highway 380, almost in Little Elm or Prosper. And they have a ton of stuff today, so I thought I would share with you what they have. Walking up straight off the bat, proven winners. HEB carries proven winners. Are you kidding me? But anyway, this is blue chiffon, a rose of Sharon for $16.97, and they're all budded up and ready to go. They also have what looks like Confederate Star Jasmine. Yes, it is. This is, let's see, looks like the label from Creekside Nursery, but it's not. It's Greenleaf Nursery. Oh, they smell so good, y'all. These are all fully in bloom. I'm not sure how much they are. They're not marked. They're still wrapped up. So anyway, they have a ton of them. I'm going to start on one side and move my way to the other, but you can see some celosia, really big 1-gallon containers, Flama orange. Wow, that's really bright, really lovely. $9.97. Over here they have, let's see, Gerbera daisies for $4.97. That's a really good deal. Floraline Midi Pink Splash. It's almost like the one that I have at home. Oh, they've got Creeping Jenny, and these are $5 containers all right here. So wow, these are large Creeping Jenny containers for $5. Purslane as well. Pizzazz Nano Yellow Twist. So purslane does really well in our Texas heat. That's really tempting. $5. And then they've got some really good looking vinca. So Cora XDR Cranberry. Wow. Okay, so Cora is I guess it's a specifically grown vinca that is resistant to it gets some kind of disease late season and it kills it. And so the Cora and Cora XDR vincas are all resistant to that. So that for $5 again, really good. This is Vinca Polka Dot. Let's see. Yeah, so those are the two types of Vinca that they have, just those two. The cranberry, but they are Cora Cranberry and Cora Polka Dot. And then they have some pentas. Graffiti Fluffy Pink. I want to get some pentas. Look at that sweet petal. Oh my goodness. I came here to look at their floral department because I'm making a little mini prom bouquet for my son. Tonight is prom. And he is going with his girlfriend to her prom. And I'm making her little mini bouquet a nosegay, and then I'm making his corsage. But I couldn't help but stop, and now I'm like, ooh, I need to take home all of the things. I shouldn't have come out here. Oh, they've got some herbs for $4.50. Oregano. They've even got some watermelon up here. I'll bet they're a different price. All of this, I think, is oregano, though. Really nice looking oregano. And then they've got, okay, so those are $1.57. So that watermelon I just showed you is $1.57. They've got these really pretty corn popcorn carousel for $1.57. They've got tomatoes, spaghetti squash. So yeah, that's really great. Looks like the only variety of tomatoes I see is red grape. So, but still, $1.57. They've got mulch for $3.49. That's about average with Lowe's and Home Depot sale prices. You got some canna lilies over here. I really like these peach corally ones. And they are $12.97. I love these. They take over wherever you plant them, though, y'all. I've got a yellow variety that I'm still kind of taking out of areas that I don't want them. Here is Raspberry Autumn Sage. I think this is also called Salvia Gregii, and they are great for the Texas heat as well. It looks like that's The only variety of the sage that I see is the raspberry autumn sage, and they are $19.97. And then, let's see, they've got some petunia baskets for $8.97. Wow, that's a great deal. Oh, it just smells so good with this jasmine in front here. Okay, let's see. We've got some coreopsis, yellow, uptick yellow and red, and it's all budded up. Here's one flower that's a little bit spent. It's the only one that has a flower, I think. So they've got those. Let's see, $6.97 for the coreopsis. Looks like yarrow right here. Let me see. Yep, Desert Eve Deep Rose. So like a red yarrow. That's gorgeous. Really, really pretty. Let's see. Ooh, Osteospermum 4D Blue Ice. And then Lantana Bandana Red. Lantana is excellent for our heat. I had Bandana Pink one year and it did amazing for me. So if you like Lantana, that's a great type. Let's see, New Guinea Impatiens, Lula Prime Orchid. It's pretty. And what else? Bandana Red, Lantana. That's about it there. They've got some of these begonias for $14.97. They are so pretty. Begonias for me do well in problem areas or areas like sun, shade, does it get it, part sun. They do really well for me in almost all of those areas. So maybe not full sun, but if you have a shaded area, part shade area that things don't typically grow well in, then try begonias. Although they're annuals, they are rock stars in those situations. Oh, let's see. I can't get back here, but what is that? Maybe a Shasta daisy or a Gerbera daisy. Yeah, I think those are Gerbera daisies again. And they were $4.97. Yeah, I see yellow back there. And then they have some more of your Boston ferns. They don't have prices, but they've got these jasmine over a lot of things. They've got calla lilies for $16.97. These are so pretty. I do not have calla lilies, but I'm tempted to add some this year for sure. And these are gorgeous. I wonder if it says what variety they are. It just says pink tropical. Okay, so the fact that it says tropical means it may not survive our zone. I actually haven't looked at the stats on calla lilies. I thought they survived in our zone. I'd have to look that up and put it on the screen for you. But since the tag says tropical, I'm thinking it may not last our winters. Oh, cold hardy down to 20. Yeah. I don't think that would last our winter. That's a bummer. So they've got bigger tomatoes. Something over here. Oh, blueberries, fig. And it says these are $19.97 for these blueberries. I'm assuming the same for the fig. $22.97 for, it looks like these are asparagus ferns. So that's beautiful. Right. We've got some asparagus fern for $4.50. Let's see. Ooh, chocolate mint. My dad used to grow this. Oh, it really does smell like chocolate mint. Oh, I'm tempted to get one of those and put it somewhere in a pot because this is nostalgic for me. I have two other kinds of mint at home. I have peppermint, which it actually smells and looks a lot like the peppermint, but I also have lemon or apple mint, but the chocolate mint, that brings me back to the years that my dad used to grow that. So that's super sweet. Ooh, that's pretty bright celosia with, ooh, look at these leaves. Wow, that's beautiful. And those are $9.97. They have impatiens hanging baskets for $8.97. Oh, so some of you were looking for this Jerusalem sage. Really, really, really great. And it is here, and it is $19.97, I believe. They also, is this Mystic Spires Blue Salvia? This is Mystic Spires Salvia. Ooh, although they're huge, but I will say I've seen Mystic Spires Salvia less expensive than $19.97. They're smaller plants, but anyway, that Jerusalem sage, some of you have been looking for that, and here it is. It's gorgeous. Wow, they have quite a few of them. So I think that is that Mandevilla. Ugh. Yep, Bella Red, Mandevilla. Those are so pretty. And there's more of those foxtail ferns. I just wanted to show you that they had some, I think this is tropical hibiscus, $18.97. They have yellow and this beautiful red color. Wow, that is so pretty. And some yellow roses, Julia Child. These are $24.97. The hibiscus is $18.97. And then more roses. Let's see, Cinco de Mayo rose. Really pretty red color. Well, there's a bunny. Looky there. Hi, Mr. Bunny. Oh, can't believe how close it is. Hi. What are you doing? How sweet. Little bunny rabbit. Okay. Bye-bye. See what else they've got. I really love these Texas stones. $25 for those. They are so pretty though. Ooh, they've got these Texas stepping stones too. Ooh, I love that. So these are $34.97. All right, so some smaller begonias, $3.50. Some coleus. This is the only one. Okay, there it is. 6-inch coleus mix. So it's either, it's probably 5 because it's in a bigger thing. Some celosia for $5. Riger red begonias. Those are gorgeous. Wow. And some smaller begonias, or the other type. What is that one? Pink. It just says Riger begonia pink. Really, really pretty. Oh, Peter Pan dwarf lily of the Nile, which I think is also known as agapanthus. That's, I don't know how much that is. I wonder if it's, okay, so it says $6.97 for these. So I'll bet it's $6.97, but that's a great price. And they may or may not, there's more English lavender. This lily of the Nile or agapanthus sometimes don't survive our winters, so be aware of that. Let's see. Yeah, cold hardy to 10 to 20. So if we have a super cold winter, it's not going to survive. I've got, that says Swedish ivy. What a pretty ivy. I don't think I've seen this before. And it's $14.97. Coleus hanging baskets for $8.97. Which I would take this and just plop that in the ground. I don't have a whole lot of room for hanging baskets. $7.48, and this is like striking purple green foliage. What is this? Hang on. Please hold while I find out what this is. It is sorry y'all, Plectranthus Mona lavender. I've heard of this. I don't know a lot about it, but it's like the underside of the leaves is gorgeous. It's got an interesting texture to it. It's kind of rough with some dots on the leaf, but it's still like shiny and pretty green. Here's a dwarf bottle brush. So they have these Gerbera daisies in a mixed pot, and those are $15.97. Coming up over here. Oh, here you go. Oh, I want a Peggy Martin. I typically don't grow roses, y'all. because in my neighborhood we have a lot of rosette disease that people aren't taking care of. So I've had roses that have just fallen ill and died with the rosette disease. But if I'm tempted to get a rose, it's the Peggy Martin climbing rose. They are amazing, and they are $32.97. Got some petunia baskets for $16.97. Their own potting soil for $3.98. And it's, how many quarts is that? 8 quarts. They've got some Calibrachoa hanging baskets for $16.97. This one is so pretty. Look at that. Oh, that's really pretty. Calibrachoa does not grow well for me. It peters out when it gets hot. That's just my experience. More begonias. They have a really great selection of begonias. Look at this salvia, y'all. Oh my gosh. Mojave red and white salvia. That is so pretty. If you're looking for a unique salvia, that is it. They are $6.97. Wow. That's so cool. They have more of that uptick yellow and red coreopsis. More geraniums. They've got some fuchsia. If you're shopping for boxwoods, they have Japanese boxwood. More geraniums. And I'm drawn over here. I think these are delphiniums over here. Oh dang, they've got more potting soil, $2.49 for, what is this, 1 cubic foot? Yeah, that's crazy, y'all. I'm sorry, it's $2.74 for that top one. This one is 0.75 cubic foot, and it's $2.49. There's more Peggy Martins. And look at these delphiniums. They're so pretty. So pretty. $24.97 for those. Look at this huge flower that's blue and purple. Wow, that's so pretty. And another proven winners, $36.97. This one is El Nino Desert Orchid. I would never expect HEB to carry proven winners, let alone a really popular plant like El Nino Desert Orchid. Wow, that's really cool. And then they've got some bougainvillea. Let me see, it doesn't have a price behind this, but I'll bet it does in front. No, unless it's $42.97, which that's a Rumblin' Red Crepe Myrtle for $42.97. These bougainvilleas are not priced out here, so I'm not sure. And that's the end. So thanks for joining me on this little quick tour of HEB. I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm going to pick out for the floral arrangement that I'm going to make. But other than that, have a wonderful day, everybody. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.